Welcome to the second hour of This Morning. Here are today's headlines. The presidential office of Cheongde has explained that President Moon Jae-in took the time to be briefed on the killing of a South Korean civilian by North Korean soldiers last week, announced an official position on the incident, and presided over relevant meetings for crisis management on the Korean Peninsula. In a press briefing, which apparently came following the opposition bloc's criticism that Moon's response to the incident was slow, presidential spokesperson Kang Min-seok said that the president had to take his time to verify the facts related to the case in order to receive an apology from the North. The spokesperson also expressed regret over the negative evaluation by the local press to the president's handling of the incident. The Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency says that 407 people who were administered free flu shots that were found to have storage problems are spread out in 10 cities and provinces, including North Jeolla province, accounting for over 40% of the cases and Seoul. The agency confirmed yesterday that 295 were injected with the mishandled vaccines before authorities detected their storage problem, and 112 after an emergency measure was made to halt their administration. One person has reported abnormal reactions of pain around the part where the injection was given. The Korea Federation of Banks has revamped internal regulations for selling funds and other non-deposit products that pose high risks of losing principals for consumers. The measures come in response to a scandal involving local lenders' improper sale of derivatives-linked products in which they failed to provide sufficient information to consumers about the high risks involved. The measures include conducting reviews of high-risk products before their sales, obligating banks to use face-to-face channels when promoting such products, and clearly notifying consumers about the risks of principal loss. Finally, diplomatic sources in Beijing say that South Korea and China are continuing talks regarding a possible visit by Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi to Seoul, while no details have been confirmed. Local news outlets citing diplomatic sources have reported that the two neighbors are discussing a possible visit to Korea by China's top diplomat, who last traveled to this country in December. If finalized, Wang's visit could coincide with a trip to South Korea by U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, who is scheduled to stop by in Seoul in early October. And you can listen to these headlines once again on our YouTube channel by searching TBS eFM. Once there, you will get a script of the headlines and subtitles as well. Coming up next, we'll talk about these bombshell allegations against Trump's failure to pay taxes in the U.S. and tie that in with Korea's growing tax evasion problems.